In the previous class, we have discussed the chapter exponents and powers and basic formulas and basic information about this chapter. Now today we are going to in detail in this chapter. Okay, let us discuss some problems to understand more clearly and more clear idea on this chapter. So first question, simplify the following. Okay, we have to make it into small this question. So minus 3 whole to the power of minus 4. By using the laws of exponents formulas, we have to simplify these questions. Okay, and question B, minus 2 whole to the power of 7 into minus 2 whole to the power of 3 into minus 2 whole to the power of 4. See question, minus 3 whole to the power of 4 into 7 to the power of 4. Question D, 4 to the power of minus 1 into 3 to the power of minus 1 into divided by 6 to the power of minus 1. By using the laws of exponent formulas, we should solve these questions. Okay, so let me solve these problems. Solutions. The first question, what is the first question? Minus 3 whole to the power of minus 4. Okay, minus 3 whole to the power of minus 4. So this is in the form of a to the power of minus n. The base value minus 3 belongs to a and the 4 belongs to n. So a to the power of minus n is equals to 1 by a to the power of n is our formula. Okay. By using this law, we have to solve this. So minus 3 whole to the power of minus 4 is equals to 1 by, what is the a value here? A value is what? Minus 3. And n value is what? Positive. So just write positive. No need to write the negative sign, minus. Okay. Just to write the positive sign only. So 1 by minus 3 whole to the power of 4. Just write 1 by. So minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3. So multiply this one. Minus into minus plus. Plus into minus, minus, minus into minus, plus. So 3 into 3, 9, 9 into 3, 27, 27 into 3, 81. So what is your answer? 1 by 81. No need to read the place. 1 by 81 is your answer for the first question. Next, go for the second one. So what is the second one? Minus 2 to the power of 7 into minus 2 to the power of 3 into minus 2 to the power of 4. If you observe, in the three numbers, bases are same. Base is nothing but minus 2. So minus 2 is same in three questions. Okay? So powers are different. So when the bases are same, powers are different, we should use this formula. A to the power of m into a to the power of n into a to the power of p is equals to a to the power of m plus n plus p. So use this rule, you can get the answer. See, minus 2 to the power of 7 into minus 2 to the power of 3 into minus 2 to the power of 4. See, if you observe, a value is same, but the m, n, p values are different. So in this case, so you can use this formula. A value is nothing but minus 2. And what about the powers? 7 plus 3 plus 4. So 7 plus 3 how much? 10. 10 plus 4? 14. So minus 2 to the power of 14. See, 14 is an even number or odd number? Even number. So if you multiply minus in even number of times, you will get the sign as plus. So you can write 2 to the power of 14. Okay. So why can't we write minus? Because minus we are multiplying 14 times. Minus into minus into minus into minus. So like that up to 14 times. If you multiply 14 times, minus will become plus. So 2 to the power of 14 is our answer. Next, go to the third question. See, minus 3 to the power of 4 into 7 to the power of 4. So this is our question. See, if you observe, bases are not same here. Okay, minus 3 and 7 both are different. Then what is same here? The powers are same. So when the bases are different, powers are same, we can write a to the power of m into b to the power of m is equals to a into b and whole to the power of m, we can use this formula. When the bases are different and the powers are same, we can use this formula. A to the power of m into b to the power of m is equals to a into b and whole to the power of m. See, minus 3 to the power of 4 into 7 to the power of 4 is equals to minus 3 into 7 and whole to the power of 4. So 3 is having negative, so minus sign, and 7 is having positive sign. Minus into plus, minus 3 into 7, 21 and whole to the power of 4. Minus 21 whole to the power of 4. See, this minus sign, if I multiply 4 times, minus into minus into minus into minus, so we'll get ultimately plus. So 21 whole to the power of 4. Okay, next question D. 4 to the power of minus 1 into 3 to the power of minus 1 and whole divided by 6 to the power of minus 1. See, all are in the each number is in the form of a to the power of minus n. So a to the power of minus n is equals to 1 by a to the power of n. Okay. So first write 4 to the power of minus 1 as, we can write it as 1 by 4 to the power of 1. So 4 to the power of 1 and 4 both are same. So we can write 1 by 4 only. Next 3 to the power of minus 1 is equals to 1 by 3 to the power of 1. So we can write directly 1 by 3. And 6 to the power of minus 1 we can write it as 1 by 6 to the power of 1, that is equals to 1 by 6. Now substitute the given values. So 1 by 4 into 1 by 3 and whole divided by 1 by 6. Okay. So first multiply the terms which are inside of bracket. Okay. In the case of multiplication of unlike fractions, we can multiply both the numerators and we can multiply both the denominators. So 1 into 1 by 4 into 3 and whole divided by 1 by 6. So 1 into 1 how much? 1. 4 into 3, 12 and divided by 1 by 6. Okay. So if you write this number 1 by 12 and whole divided by 1 by 6. In the denominator we have a fraction. Okay. In the denominator if we have a fraction, it will become a reciprocal. Reciprocal mean by reverse. So 1 by 12 into 1 by 12 and this 1 by 6 becomes 6 by 1 and this divided by sign will become into. So it will become reciprocal and divided by will become into sign. So just multiply 1 into 6, 6 by 12 into 1, 12. 6 ones are and 6 twos are. So your answer is 1 by 2. In our 7th class we have one formula a by b whole divided by c by d. So it will be equals to a into d by b into c. So this is the formula from 7th class. See, by using this laws of exponents we have to solve the problems in this manner. Okay. Next, second question. If m is equals to 3 and n is equals to 2, then find the value of m square minus n square. And B question 2 into m into n value, and C question m to the power of n minus n to the power of m values we have to find. Okay. So solution. So first one, a m square minus n square value we should find. Then what is the given? So given m is equals to 3 and n is equals to 2. Substitute the given values in the given question. Okay. So substitution. So what is the m value? So m value is 3 and 3 square minus what is the n value? 2 square. So 3 square mean by 3 into 3 minus 2 square, 2 into 2. So 3 into 3, 9 minus 2 2s are 4. 9 minus 4 is how much? 5. Therefore, what is the value? M square minus n square is equals to 5. Next, go for the B question. 2 into m into n. What is the m value? So m value is 3 and n value is 2. So 2 3s are 6, 6 2s are 12. Therefore, 2mn is equals to 12. Okay. Next, third question, option C. So m to the power of n minus n to the power of m. Just substitute the given values here. M is equals to 3 and n is equals to 2. So but first m value is what? 3, n value is what? 2. 3 square minus n value is what here? 2, and what is m value? 3 cube. So 3 square, 3 into 3 minus 2 cube, 2 into 2 into 2. 3 3s are 9 minus 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. 9 minus 8, 1. Therefore, m to the power of n minus n to the power of m is equals to 1. So this is the way of solving the problems. Next problem. Now third question, solve the following. So first one, 4 to the power of 0 plus 5 to the power of minus 1 whole into 5 square into 1 by 3. Second question, 1 plus 2 to the power of minus 1 plus 3 to the power of minus 1 plus 4 to the power of 0. By using the laws of exponents, we should solve these two problems. So first solution, write the given question, 4 to the power of 0 plus 5 to the power of minus 1 into 5 square into 1 by 3. See, already we know anything to the power of 0 is equals to 1. And also one more formula, a to the power of minus n is equals to 1 by a to the power of n. By using these two formulas, we have to simplify these terms. So 4 to the power of 0 1 is how much? 1. Because 4 to the power of 0, anything to the power of 0 value is 1. 5 to the power of minus 1 value is what? 1 by 5. Okay. Into 5 square into 1 by 3. See, 1 is having no number in the denominator. So we can write 1. So we can take this cross method, cross multiplication. So 1 into 5 plus 1 into 1 divided by 1 into 5 into 5 square. 5 square means 5 into 5 into 1 by 3. So 1 5s are how much? 5 plus 1 1s are 1 divided by 1 5s are 5 into 5 into 5 into 1 by 3. So 5 plus 1 how much? 6. So 6 by 5. See, 5 plus 1 6. 6 by 5 into 5 into 5 into 1 by 3. See, we can cancel these terms. 5 5. Okay. So 3 1s are and 3 2s are we can cancel. Okay. So rather remaining 2 into 1 into 5 into 1 multiplied. 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10, 10 1s are 10. So what is the answer? 10 is your answer. In the same way, go for second question. So 1 plus 2 to the power of minus 1 plus 3 to the power of minus 1 plus 4 to the power of 0. By using the formulas, a to the power of 0 is equals to 1. That is equals to 4 to the power of 0 is equal to how much? 1. Next, so a to the power of minus n is equals to 1 by a to the power of n. In the same way, 2 to the power of minus 1 is equals to 1 by 2 to the power of 1. So 2 to the power of 1 mean by 2 only. So 1 by 2 we can take. Okay. So 1 plus 2 to the power of minus 1 value as 1 by 2. In a similar way, 3 to the power of minus 1 value is 1 by 3 plus 4 to the power of 0, 1. Okay. So 1 plus 1 is 1, 2 plus add these two. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. So just cross multiply these numbers. Okay. 2 plus 1 into 3, 3 plus 2 into 1, 2 divided by 2 into 3. Multiply the both the denominators. Okay. 2 plus 3 plus 2, 5 by 3 2s are 6. Again, for 2 in the denominator we have no number, so I am taking 1. So again you can do crisscross method. 2 into 6 plus 5 into 1 divided by 1 into 6. So 2 6 are 12 plus 5 1s are 5 divided by 1 6 are 6. See, I have 12 plus 5, 17 by 6. So this is your second answer, 17 by 6. So in this way, we can solve the problems from the exponents and powers by using the laws of exponents concepts. Okay, we have some more problems in our textbook. You can solve. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. So try to solve each and every problem. So in the next class, I will explain some more problems. Okay, thank you.